Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Springfield Hellcat and the Sig Sauer P365. This is going to be a fairly subjective comparison. I'm not going to be talking about specifics of measurements. I didn't bring the calipers out and all that. You can always look that up on their websites. However, I'm going to let you know just how the two guns feel to me. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the P365, and I'm going to make a focus. I'm going to focus on how it feels with the grip, okay, with the P365 versus the Hellcat. All right, let's go for the Nazi. Take care of him right away. All right. Thinking about the grip here. Okay. Let's see, let's get rid of the orange 2-liter right away. Okay. And small blue target in the back. Okay. All right, I'm going to take 5 more shots with the Hellcat with the same idea in mind. I'm going to focus on how it feels with the grip. And this time I'll go on the other side, starting with Mr. Sasquatch. Okay. And the little white bowling pin in front of the Sasquatch. Alright. Okay, and the gopher on the right. Again, I'm still thinking about this grip here, what it feels like. Get that large red target in the back. Okay. So these were the magazines that I just used. The Hellcat magazine, the Sig Sauer magazine, and they're the same style magazine in that it's the smallest one that came with the gun. The 365 holds 10, the Hellcat holds 11, and it has that extended base plate here on both of them. So I used the same style in that comparison. Of course, what that base plate does there is it gives you a little extra pinky room. Okay, now with both of these, it feels nearly the same, but I feel that on the P365 I'm getting just a little more pinky on the base plate. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to trade magazines now. I'm going to put the extended magazines in. So they look like this, and they're both the equivalent for each brand, meaning that here's the extended mag for the P365, and this one holds 12, and then here's the one for the Hellcat, which actually holds 13. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot about 5 rounds in each of these, and then I'll give you my thoughts on just how it feels to hold the gun. Start with the Hellcat this time. Okay, and I'll start on the right side with the cat. Alright, and let's go for that blue 2-liter. And let's see here, what else? How about the little white plate behind the Sasquatch? Okay. And I have a target behind that plate I just shot. I hope you can see it. I'm sure you could hear it. Okay, I'm going to put that gun aside. Trade with the P365. All right. And back on the left. Okay, I have red, white, and blue, one after another. That got away from me. And the red one up tall. Guess that was 5. All right, I'm going to go ahead and unload this again. So here's the deal. Even though the Hellcat holds one more round with each of the magazines than the Sig Sauer P365, I actually get a better grip with the P365. I get, and when I say better grip, I get more of a 3-finger feel to it. And that's what I really like. I don't like when my pinky hangs over halfway. So when it comes to the feel of the grip, I really like the P365 better. One little minor point that doesn't have anything to do with the grip, but I always think about this whenever I rack the slide. So guns, you know, semi-autos have serrations on the side right here and on the and right here, and this gun has serrations in the front, and those serrations are there to help you rack the slide. On the Hellcat, these serrations are much less aggressive than on the P365, especially when it's hot out and I'm sweating, my hands get a little wet. I find it very difficult to rack the slide of the Hellcat as compared to the P365. You might not be able to see in the camera, but these are just far more aggressive. I mean, night and day difference. And it doesn't, you know, if I get real hot, I'm getting sweaty, I can always rack the slide with my P365. So that's a nice little extra. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing some shooting. This time I'm going to focus on the felt recoil. What does it feel like? I mean, they're both 9mm handguns. They're both in that series of micro compact handguns, of which is extremely popular these days. So they're about the same size, and they're really close to the same weight, yet they do feel different. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot both of them again, maybe 5 rounds again, and let you know what I think about how it feels to shoot the gun. All right, starting with the P365. All right, here we go with that other the other 2-liter to the right of the Sasquatch. And that's a good solid miss. Try that again. Okay, let me think. I'm going to get that. Okay, I'm not sure what got into me there. All right, anyway, I take another couple shots here, probably just empty the mag, go for the, what's that, a buffalo down there. The buffalo never wants to fall. Let me go for the turkey. Okay, and let's see here. I'm going to go way down about 70 yards. I know you can't see it, but maybe you'll hear it if I hit. And that would be a no. All right, back to the Hellcat. And again, I'm focusing here on how the gun feels as far as recoil. All right, I'm back on the left here with my, let's see, I have a 2-liter right down there. Good solid hit. Let's see, large red target up front. Large red target to the left. And that's it. Okay. These two guns are empty, so I don't have to take the time to empty them. Okay, so anyway, there is no question about it. The P365 feels, there's less recoil. It's just as simple as that with the P365 as compared to the Hellcat. When I first bought the Hellcat about two months ago or so, 2-3 months ago, I don't remember when, my first few shots, I remember I was like, wow, I was not expecting the way it felt, having been used to this gun since mid 2018 when I bought it. I bought this, again, about the same size, same weight, about, and yeah, this feels like, it feels like a bigger gun. There's more recoil. Now that I've shot this gun, I don't know, 400, 500 times, I'm far more used to it than when I first bought it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a few more shots and I'll have some closing thoughts. Okay, I insist on hitting the target down around 70, 65 yards. There we go. I think I had to aim slightly high. I didn't get it that time. So I usually have a little more success actually with the accuracy on the Hellcat because of the red dot. If you've noticed, I'm using a red dot on here. I'm using iron sights on my P365. But I don't know, regardless, a small gun like this, it's hard to hit a target that far. I'm going to try maybe one more time. Forget it. Okay, and here's the Sasquatch. Ooh, we still have a buffalo standing. And there he goes. And let's get the red pin up front. White pin behind that. Sasquatch. Missed. White plate. Well, I got the wrong white plate. That's not the one I aimed for, but at least I hit something, right? Let's see. That's actually very bad. I kind of made light of that. I was aiming for the white plate right behind the Sasquatch there, and I hit the white plate just a little to the side and behind. And here on the range, it's no big deal. Of course, if I'm out in some sort of defensive situation, I need to hit the target, and I don't want to hit the target that's behind the target that I'm going for. So it's something I need to work on, obviously. Anyway, so I just shot the Hellcat. I'm going to give a few more shots with the P365. I'll load her up a little more. Okay. All right. Here we are on the left side. Red target up front. All right. Let's see here. Red target on the left. Try to make it swing a little. Always fun to do. Anyway, you know, based on what I said to you earlier about the grip, that's a big, to me, that's a pretty big deal, as well as just the overall feel of the gun. I really do like the P365 better. That's not to say that this is not a good gun, because it's a great gun. I really, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just, I just think I like the feel of this a little better. Maybe it's because I'm more used to it. But this is still a great gun, and one of the main reasons why I bought this Hellcat was so that I could put the optic on there. And I'm having fun using that optic, you know, keeping both eyes open when you use a red dot optic. And I'm also trying to transfer that to the iron sights, keeping both eyes open. So that's a work in progress, and it's hard to do. So I'm working on it. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me here. I know it's been a couple months since I've made a video. I just don't do summers well. Dripping sweat in front of the camera, fogged up glasses is not my idea of a interesting video to watch. So I decided to take a pause. It's a little nicer out today. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helped you out a little bit, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.